Right after watching this tutorial, one thing I can for sure guarantee is that you will learn how to loop through multi-dimensional arrays with ease. Ready to do it? Let's get right into it. So we'll start off by importing NumPy. So I'll just import NumPy as np, and from here we need an array to work with. So I'll start off by creating a two-dimensional array, and as we progress we increase the dimension of the array we've created. So I'll save this in a variable called x, and x is equal to np.array, and inside here I'll be creating my two-dimensional array. So I'll populate the first one with the numbers like 3, 5, and maybe 7. And in my second one here, I'll also populate it with numbers 8, 7, and 9. And this is our two-dimensional array. To confirm if this is two-dimensional array or not, we can use the numpy function, which is x.ndim, which is the number of dimension. This should give us the number of dimension if we run this code. So let me quickly run it, and you can see we've gotten two dimension. So now to loop through this array, you have to loop two times, okay, like a nested for loop. And the way to do that is that we can do for I in x. Let me quickly close this terminal, and then we can also loop through I again, because when we print I here, what it will give us is the two different arrays we have in here. So we can just go ahead and print I, and then we'll also loop again. So we have to loop through I again so that we can get our value. So let me quickly run this, and you can see what I'm talking about. So two dimensions, and then you see the first one and the second one. So that's what I will give us. So in order to get the actual values, we need to loop through again. So we can also do for a in I, and over here we can now print a. All right, so if I run this now, this will give us the actual value, and I can stop printing I here for a sec. Let me clear my terminal and rerun this so that you can clearly see what I'm talking about. So you can now see that we've gotten our value, and this is for two-dimensional array. So imagine if we increase the number of dimensions to 3 dimensions, then we'll have to add additional for loop, which is very tedious work to do. You don't want to do that, because let me now print this, and so that you can see something. So now the dimensions are 3, and you can see if in order to get these values again, then what we need to do is also loop through a again. So we can also for sure do for maybe we can do b in a, and then we can print b. So this just doesn't look good. So you can see now it works, but this doesn't look good. Imagine if you have 5 dimensions, you have 6 dimensions, you have to nest about that number of dimensions. Okay, so I found out that a way or a function that helps you to do this is ndeter. Okay, so in order to loop, we can do for maybe your I in np.ndenumerate, right? And inside here you can pass your multi-dimensional array, and what this will do is to give you the values straight up. So we can just go ahead now and print I, and this will give us the values straight up. So if you don't believe, let me close the terminal and run this, and you can see we got the value. So this now doesn't matter the number of dimensions you have. So we have 3 dimensions, but we are getting the values. And I can print this, put this in an f string so that you know it's a number of dimensions. Run this again, you can see we have 3 dimensions, and then we have our values. And this doesn't matter the number of dimensions you have. Okay, you can pass in like we can increase the dimension of this, and this will still work. So if I increase this dimension here to 4 dimensions, you can see it still gives you the value even though we have 4 dimensions. So if you want to use like 4 loops, you know you have to write 4 different for loops, 4 different nested for loops, which is something you will not want to get into. So using this particular np.nditer helps you to achieve that. And we also have another version, just like we have enumerate. If you want to get the index of whatever numbers you are looping through, then you can use this particular one for index, let's call it id, and then our values, let's call it v in np.ndenumerate. that's np.ndenumerate. Okay, so we can use this one as well and pass in our multi-dimensional array, and then we can get both the id and the value. So we can print here our id and print the values as well, and this will give us both the ids and the value. So if, let me comment this out, let's run this, and now you can see we got the index for 3, the index for 5, and we can get both the index and the values, right? So doing it this way makes the work very easy, and if you learn how to use these functions, you always be at ease if you are working with multi-dimensional arrays or multi-dimensional list, whatever you call it. Okay, so this is a quick tutorial on how you can easily loop through multi-dimensional lists using these two functions. Let me know if you find it helpful. Make sure you share, you like, you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.